the state canvassing board in Minnesota declared Al Franken the winner because he got this funny thing called more votes. Now, they don't believe it, though, on Fox News, so they brought on Dick Morris for this fun little segment. Let's watch.
Al Franken, you think he's cheating?
Franken.
Cheating, come on.
Think he's cheating? Yeah, I think there's funny business going on in Franken's thing. Sure, he's cheating. And sure that Minnesota's doing it for him. I mean, there's no question that there's cheating going on. There's a county where there are 177 more votes than there are voters. There are 25 precincts where more votes are counted than people voted. The question is which votes were counted and which ones were right and which ones were wrong. But obviously there are hundreds of illegal ballots in there. And the Democratic Party is riding roughshod over the state of Minnesota. And the National Republican Lawyers Guild, you can go to dickmorris.com and there's a link. Give them money because they don't have George Soros behind them. They are litigating it, and this has to stop. This is outright larceny. This is just a total theft.
Are you willing to go? Are you willing to go so far?
Voters.
Are you willing to go so far as to say that you believe Coleman won the election?
I think obviously he won the election. He got 225 more votes. And the recanvass and the recount has done nothing but obscure that reality by double counting phony votes. You know, there was one vote that was for Franken, and they crossed out Frankenstein, and they counted it as a Franken vote.
I don't know what's going to happen out there. I don't like the whole situation.
Oh, you don't like the whole situation? I'm really surprised by that. I didn't see that coming, O'Reilly. I love this. Now they lose a close election, and all of a sudden that election was stolen. Larceny, theft, were they cheating? Of course they were cheating. Do we have any real evidence? Oh, by the way, he made up a couple of things in there. Don't believe a word of what Dick Morris says. And he says, oh, you know, Coleman had won by 225 votes until they recanvassed and recounted. And they counted all the votes. So who was responsible for the cheating? Minnesota. Minnesota did it for him. Yeah, you see, what happens is you vote, and whoever gets the most amount of votes in the state of Minnesota wins. Minnesota, how dare you cheat by electing Al Franken? Now, I presume he's saying that the entire political infrastructure and government, Democrats and Republicans, and all the judges in Minnesota are in fact in cahoots to make sure that they cheat in favor of Al Franken, and not the people of Minnesota. Now, do you really believe that? They've shown no evidence of that. No judge has even come close to saying, oh, I see, you're making an interesting or valid point here. Norm Coleman has lost every single challenge because he didn't have a leg to stand on. But I love that the shoe's on the other foot now, where the Republicans are like, no, there was fraud in the elections. We got to make sure the elections are done right. Really? We got to make sure all the votes are counted. Now, actually, they're not saying that, because as you heard there, they didn't want all the votes counted. They're like, remember the good old days when we didn't count all the votes and Norm Coleman was up? And they went in there and recanvassed and recounted. Oh, I love their bitterness. I love it. But you notice Dick Morris doesn't even believe it. Because when O'Reilly flat out asked him, he said, are you saying that you're sure Coleman won this election? Dick Morris was like, thinking, should I do a bold-faced lie here? I've lied many times before, but I definitely don't think this. Yeah, I'm going to go with the lie. Yeah, totally, yes. I think Coleman won. I do. For more information, go to dickmorris.com. I've never seen that man not give a plug to himself in any appearance, in any circumstance. All right, so I love their crying. I hope they keep it up.